At 11.
Day clubs and nightclubs are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the Vegas experience, and hotels are cashing in. But along with profit comes the potential for problems. Good evening, I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Ty Quinones. Drugs, sex, and safety all come into play at these clubs. And tonight, 13 investigative reporter Joe Bartels shows you why it's in the club's best interest to self-regulate and what can happen when they don't.
Nightclubs bring in millions for hotels on the Strip each year, and it's growing. Some estimates put their revenue at more than $500 million. With that kind of cash, compliance with state regulators is key. On any given night, it's a party in Sin City.
Any club that's our size, you're talking 3,000 to 5,000 people every time the doors open.
And with all those people comes layers of security, a constant choreography of searching, wanding, ID checks, and looking for what doesn't belong.
We don't tolerate it one single bit.
The Wynn and Encore take the top 2 spots among the 50 best casinos in America as determined by people using TripAdvisor. And Vice President of Security and Crisis Management Todd Fasulo is determined to ensure the properties stay safe.
Well, I think a lot of it comes from my previous experience of being a police officer for so long.
The former Las Vegas Police Assistant Sheriff says the club industry as a whole in Las Vegas has changed a lot in the past decade.
But years ago, we recognized at Metro that we needed to get out in front of the club industry and actually put some best practices in place.
13 Investigates searched Gaming Control Board records for the past 10 years. At the time, the Gaming Control Board put all casino nightclubs on notice. Regulators were concerned about incidents of excessive inebriation, drug distribution and abuse, violence, the involvement of minors, and the handling of those individuals who became incapacitated while at the club. In 2009, Planet Hollywood was ordered to pay a $750,000 fine. Regulators found club employees tossed overly drunk patrons into the casino in various states of consciousness and left them unattended, a practice known as dumping. In 2010, an undercover investigation by Las Vegas police found club staff at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino offered detectives drugs, girls, and a locked private restroom for drug use. The property was fined more than $500,000.
That is a big deal. That is the teeth to the industry, is gaming and the local liquor laws. So Metro's got jurisdiction over us just as much as Gaming Control does.
One of the largest single fines came against the Palms in 2012. Authorities say club staff offered and sold cocaine to an undercover officer, also offering prostitutes. The property was fined more than $1 million during the course of that investigation. And in 2014, Mandalay Bay was fined more than $500,000 after foundation room staff sold cocaine and ecstasy pills to undercover officers. Fasulo says it's critical for clubs to police themselves.
The hotels themselves, their license is on the hook for anything that may be bad that occurs in a club environment, right? We have gaming, you have alcohol, you have an alcohol license, a gaming license.
The Wynn and Encore properties have yearly employee compliance training. Fasulo says everyone from hosts to cocktail servers and security are clear on the expectations.
We are zero tolerance. We will search every bag. We will pat down every person. We wand every person. We don't allow any type of narcotic. We don't allow any type of prescription. We don't allow any type of weapons. It doesn't matter if it's a pocket knife with a 1-inch blade. It's not coming into the club.
The Gaming Control Board tells 13 Investigates new legislation passed in 2015 has allowed for more scrutiny and oversight for clubs and operators. The board continues their covert checks and investigates violations and takes action when needed to keep clubs safe. Joe Bartels, 13 Action News.
Tonight, we are learning more about